how often should I do the washing of the colon and the nose now? Like, should I do that once a month and the nose once a week?
Yeah.
Or how often should I do those?
Well, so the absolute cleanse, the whole intestinal cleanse, it's called Shanka Prakshalana. And in this version you've done today, it is Purna Shanka Prakshalana. It's a full version. It's up to 4 liters. You've done 3.5, I think, or something like that. This you do 2 times a year only. Only 2 times a year.
Okay.
But once a month you can do the half version. This is called Lagu Shanka Prakshalana. It's the same stuff, but you don't need too strong preparation, and you do not need to keep the diet after, but you use only 2 liters of the water. Which means basically until you go first time to the toilet. If it is half a liter, okay, that's enough. Once you go to the toilet and it's liquidy, that's finished. You don't drink anymore.
And in the water, how much salt did you add?
There is a 2 teaspoon in a liter.
2 teaspoons
So
per liter.
the jar we've been using was 2 liters big.
So 4 teaspoons.
So 4 teaspoon about.
Okay. Sounds good.
Don't give less. And the teaspoon is round,
Okay,
mountain
so-
round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Don't give less, otherwise it tastes better, but it might go through kidneys.
Okay.
Then it's danger because you might harm the kidneys. It's not good for brain also. Make the proper amount of the salt. Don't do less.
Okay. Okay. And with the washing of the nose, how much salt do I put in the mixture?
In a half liter, you give like 3/4 of the spoon.
3/4. And is that a flat spoon or a
round.
mountain?
But basically, what is the most important? When you're doing the practice and you experience a pressure, you experience this is not nice, and there's a pressure. That means there's not enough salt.
Okay.
And if it is painful, I mean it's burning inside these nasal cavities, then it means there is too much.
Okay.
Because each of us, we have a little different, it's called osmotic pressure. So there is a different pressure between the liquids inside of your body.
Okay.
So like this, you harmonize the liquids. That's why in the swimming pool, it's very painful to get it in the nose. But here, with the kettle, no problem at all.
Okay.
So you regulate the amount of the salt according your needs.
Okay. And then just real quick to walk through I do
The drying out.
this, then this.
So first you clean one of the nostrils.
Do you mind if I get this part on video? This will just be for me. I won't post this or anything anywhere. So
It does not matter.
It'll be the.
If you teach people, if you want, but teach them right. And if you are not sure, ask your teachers.
Well, I want to record this to make sure I'm doing it right.
Yeah. So you have index and middle finger between eyebrows and like this. And then you do. Then the other one, you close with the ring finger and the same.
And how many times should I usually do that?
10, 15.
Okay.
It depends how you feel like, If you will notice that after a whole process of drying out, you're still humid in the nose, that means you need a little more.
Okay.
Sometimes there's a lot of settlements up there. And then it takes, especially the first few weeks, it takes time until you clean this out.
Yeah.
But once you clean it, it's very good. Very good for your immunity. It's a great prevention. But it's also stimulation for all the senses. It's also for the therapists. You have troubles with some senses, this is very good technique. Not only the technique, but one of them. And very good for the brain, harmonizing the hemispheres of the brain.
Okay.
That's the harmony, introverted, extroverted.
Yeah.
All these yin-yang Chinese.
So after that, then I do it to the side, right?
Then you do it on the side, in the same angle as you were washing it.
Okay.
Once you do this in the side, same stuff again. Traditionally, you never put the left on the head. You always keep right only, and that's for the further explanation. But anyway, good to respect the tradition. Just for that respect, in the sake of respect, it's enough.
Sake of respect.
Later, you study, you understand. It's very important. There's different energy in the right hand and the left hand. So you clean like this also in the angles. Same thing. Mouth, inhale, and forcefully out of the nose. After you've done this, you stand up, legs apart, and you'll be doing all these deep forward bends. But again, one of the nostrils is closed. Deep forward bend, down and up and down and up. And you'll be changing, alternating the nostrils. After this practice, you'll come on the top of the head.
The one kneeling on all fours.
On the top of the head. And you can do it few times. When you do this on the top of the head and up, it's changing the pressures, and sometimes even here a little drop comes and this. So that is the important. Next technique. You do again that again from one of the nostril. You can already do it maybe through the nose only. But depends. If there is mucus or if there is humidity, you do it through the mouth. There. After this technique, once you've done both of the nostrils, you inhale through the left nostril slowly. But it makes the sound. It made it. You can feel how it's drying out, up, and then change the nostril and forcefully out. Forceful, in right. And forceful left. Inside left, out right, inside right, out left. You do this again 10 times. Maybe 15 times. This practice never harm you. It's very good, stimulating. So do this.
And then should I do that washing once a week, once a month?
Depends up to your needs. Because of you have somehow, I can hear that your voice goes through the nose, and you have, there's one of the weaker points of your physical body, so something's going on there. So it's good to make it a little more often. So the normal would be once a week, especially when you live with the carpets, if you live where the paints are, copy machines, all these fungus. So you do this every day. But once a week is normal to do. But you should do 2 times a week. Do 3 times a week, you know. You will learn. Listen to your body. The body is your teacher. We are just like helping that you understand your own body, but the real teacher is inside yourself. And not even the body. You will find out the body first, then you find out the mind. Then you understand you're not the mind, you're not the body. Then you get interest in the consciousness itself. If you identify yourself with the consciousness and with all that power that is supportive for the consciousness, people call it God. Don't be scared of using it.
So that sounds good.
That is it.
That's perfect. And then, what were the names? There was a name of a breathing technique. I
don't know now that the last one we've done.
Well, the one we did.
The forceful exhale.
And then you said there was. I should find someone who did some certain techniques in the United States as a teacher. When you were doing. What were the names of those techniques?
Well, there are traditional attitudes how to study yoga, and once your body is purified, I mean. It's strong enough, you have good nutrition, take care of your nutrition, and you are flexible. For this you should find a teacher who will teach you. Good teacher is not teaching you flexibility only, and he's not teaching you straightening only. There needs to be both. The muscle needs to be straightened and then flexibility, and again straighten and flexibility. Like this is healthy. You cannot overdo one of it. If you overdo straightening, the muscle will be short, the strings will be short, the energy flow does not work. And the opposite way. The good school for this is Iyengar. Iyengar school of yoga.
Okay.
I don't say it's the only school, but in US they are very precise of asana, of the how the position's supposed to be. Where is your left finger and everything?
Yeah.
You know? So this is one of the most precise schools. And after you learn this, if you have a good teacher, and there are not so many people say, yeah, we know this.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't practice themselves, they don't know.
They don't live it.
They read or they learned, but that does not mean they know.
Yeah.
So the more advanced techniques, so asana, all these practices of the body, make it strong, make it loose, make it flexible. And then shatkarma, the techniques you've studied today, some of them, cleaning of the body and cleaning of the mind, disconnected. Body and mind is not two things, it's one thing. This when you understand the body, external mind, internal body. You understand this, you heal all the sickness in your life, inside of yourself. No need nothing, no need nobody to help you. But you need to understand very deeply this truth.
Yeah.
Then you can do this. And the next is the techniques connected with your breath. The breath is how that potential of life is kept in your body. This is through the breath. So the breath is very essential for health and very essential for the life itself. You learn to breathe properly. For this you need good teacher. He teach you the partial breath in the lower breath, middle breath, upper breath. He teach you how to breathe complete breath. But this takes time. Many teachers teach it very fast, but it takes time and it takes a lot of practice. You learn the lower breath. Many teachers don't know even. The lower breath has its frontal and its back part. You can breathe in your lobes, in the lungs. You can breathe down front, and you can breathe back also.
Yeah.
Most of people use only the frontal parts of their lungs.
Wow.
It's a big pity. You can use the back also. This gives you half of the breath extra. You make double breath, 3 times longer than you do today, 4 times longer. But you need to practice.
Yeah.
And these techniques for this relaxation is point 1, relaxation. Where there is no relaxation, you cannot do it properly. Relaxation. So there are many techniques how to learn. After relaxation, the techniques prana nigraha. Prana nigraha. These are the techniques preparation for pranayama. Pranayama. And this is the thing. For you master your breath, you master the mind. You master the emotions. Then you fulfilled. That's the first step of fulfillment of life. Because then you are master of your life. Until you are slave of your body, of your mind, you're not your own Lord. And once you are in this level, you go deeper. There's more.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.